The Countdown to 2030 is an international collaboration of academics from around the world, and we are working together to improve the evidence about women and children and adolescents' health, because we want to know who's been left behind, who's not getting the information or not getting the services that they need to survive, to thrive and transform.
It has been quite a progress that has happened in many parts of the world, including Sub-Saharan Africa and East and Southern Africa. Rate of deaths of children under 5 has declined by over 60%.
We need to see health in the lens of rights. Health is not just a service. So it's a priority for countries to ensure that all the population in the country have access to those services.
In terms of challenges, the data are not used enough. They are just used in a very superficial way, where things are not looked at in depth, where things are just generated through reports and not through academic product that can really help the scientific community and also their countries.
What we're trying to do here with countries representative within the Countdown 2030 initiative is to be able to have them look at the coverage in terms of inequity lines and dig all the data that they can have, disaggregated data by region of residence, by socioeconomic characteristics, also looking at maybe the patterns of coverage, and then by migration status, to see actually who are the population that are left behind right now in each of the countries, and what contextual factors can explain why those populations are left behind, and be able to communicate to policymakers or decision makers about appropriate strategy to be able to deal with those equity issues.
What we are trying to do is to make sure that the systems are there. We try to check that the skills are there, which is how we are contributing from our perspective to the data revolution, because that's how the country will be able to say, okay, in these SDGs, in this indicator, this is what we've done. And because they have mechanism, they have system that are in place that they are using to inform decision making related to the SDG.
In order for us to reach the SDG goals, you have to have good quality data. You have to have data that informs you. So these are some of the things that is coming from the two workshops, that this is where we are lacking and this is where we need to improve.
This analysis has been very beneficial to me and to the ministry. I got the knowledge that when you're doing the analysis, you don't just generalize, but you do it in terms of quality. And also, when you're doing the analysis in terms of data, you know which ones to pick, because at certain times, like when you do the analysis, you want to generalize, you don't compare the rural and the urban. But with this workshop, I've been told that you do the comparison at every level, and also you compare with other countries.
I think one of the beauties, we have gained new skills in doing equity analysis and presenting the results better.
We're really hoping that countries can go back and be at the forefront of continuing this process of digging data and informing policies in the countries, and that the good work that we started can continue and be sustained by countries themselves at the national level.